got the big 1.4 liter over here, and it's leaking. Now it's leaking essentially right. It's leaking in the 2 points where there is gasket maker, probably the timing cover, and dripping down into the alternator back here. Which, if you stick around this channel, hit that like and subscribe button, you're going to see how to replace the alternator and the tensioner and all that other stuff. Next, because that's shot now, massive voltage drop, it doesn't matter. So we're going to get this valve cover gasket replaced. This cover just pops right off. Get in a good habit of taking off the negative battery terminal. It's always a good habit to get into, just in case someone tries to start it and well, they can't. All right. First things first. The center strip. This is where all your coil packs are. Oh, this is broke. All right. Well, this connector should have something to push down on. You just pull that out and get that up out of the way. And now we're gonna get 2 Torx. T30. If you're lucky, this will come out. Easy enough. Oh, okay. Nope. That one broke off. Great. Great, great, great. All right. We'll figure that one out. Just gotta figure out all these wires, where they go, and get rid of whatever you can. Which it doesn't look like, yeah, nothing's really attached to it, thankfully. Okay, so that's not gonna be too bad. Okay, these are all E10 Torx. There's a bunch of them. And that's what it looks like. All right. So now you're gonna take your whatever you use to clean, and we'll scrape all this nice and clean, and then get rid of all this old RTV, this gasket maker. Yep, get rid of all that. And then while this is off, you definitely want to, you know, check the timing chain tension, which this is good. You want to check all the cam lobes, make sure there's no scratch marks or scrape marks anywhere, or signs of any kind of failure, which everything looks really good. So let's get it all cleaned up and start replacing it. So this one's pretty straightforward. Pull it out. And it's still decent shape. It's kind of plastic, so it's definitely starting to harden, but it's not terrible. And get out of the old gasket maker the best you can. Kind of hard to get down in there. You probably need a pick, something like this, and get in there and scrape all the old stuff out. Alright, that should do it. Now, these gaskets only go on one way. You'll see there's a thinner part, I guess you can call it. That always goes in first. Ugh, come on. Alright. I'm going to start down here. Alright. Nothing too fancy here. All right, now make sure all the way around the gasket's in the spot. Sitting down in that, everything's in there nice and flush. Okay, so it looks pretty good. Yeah, so definitely go over it. You don't want to do this again. Okay, that'll do it. Now, here's a little tip for you. So if you don't have access to, you know, Pro Demand or Mitchell or whatever, or, you know, the factory little stuff, and you need to know what to put the RTV on. Most of these newer gaskets, I started noticing, this is a Fel Pro gasket, they start giving these little thick parts right here. There's one on top too, you just can't see it. No, you can't see it. But anyways, look for these. So if you mirror this, it's going to go right here. That shows you where the timing cover meets, and that's where you're going to put your gasket maker, which is what we're going to do right now. And hopefully you guys can see this, but yes, you're going to be putting that right there, and then right here where the timing cover meets the block. Yep, there we go. Perfect there. There we go, perfect. Now I like to smoothen mine out where it kind of goes past the gasket, so I can see. Not only see it, but I also like so that whenever this valve cover is on and secured, that I can touch it and I can tell how tacky it is. Because what we're going to do right now is put this valve cover gasket on and then let it sit for an hour. And then after an hour, it says it's supposed to tack up at a certain temperature, and then I can go ahead and do the rest. Oh, now, very difficult part, especially if you're by yourself. It's always nice to have a helping extra hand when trying to kill these wires and stuff out of the way, but it's not always a luxury. Okay, lift up on that wire, lift up on these wires, and look at that, perfect. Here we are back. It's been just a little bit over an hour because I don't feel like running up and downstairs to the computer. I got the torque specs and the thing off of Mitchell right here. So we're going to start with this guy right here. There is a sequence you got to follow. That's 71 inch-pounds. I don't know what that is in Newton meters, but you can do the conversion yourself. So there's 1, and then all the way over here for 2. There's 2. And we come right here for 3. There's 3. All the way back up here for 4. 4. And then up here for 5, right there. 5, all the way down here for 6. Right there. 6. Now, all the way back right here, down here for 7. That one was already over torqued, but that's fine. Then up here. That's 8. Up here, that's 9. Right here in the middle one, bottom right of the middle, where the spark plugs go. There's a lot of them. There's 15. That's 10. So right here next to the spark plug tube, the oil dipstick. That's 11. 12 at the top right of the inner, where the spark plug tubes are. 12. It's 13. The one to the right of the oil dipstick tube. And then last, 15 right here, which is already done. That's it. Technically with all those, you have to let them sit for the gasket to really harden for 24 hours. So what I've come to realize, using it, you know, for so often and so long, you have 8 hours is a good time to not use it. You do want it to sit as long as you possibly can. So if you can actually sit and wait for all that time, even better. So essentially you just go back down here and you'll see where that plugs in. And there's one here on the side. That plugs in. And this is just little brackets that slide onto the side, like so. And then yeah, we just put the rest of that back, and I gotta wait for the new coil pack to come in, because this one snapped right off. But luckily, it's under warranty, they said, so it's gonna be free. So great. Anyways, hope this video helped. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. And don't forget that one too. That one goes to your box.